And we are live. What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. From a certain point of view, as you can tell, it's just Brian and I. I'm sorry. We apologize that Jill and Molly are not here. I know you guys were looking forward to it.
A light show.
We're holding down the fort, and we have two friends joining us here in just a quick second, and we're very excited to have them back on. First time as active FCL competitors, which is really cool. But yes, Jill and Molly are off adventuring. One is with family and one is at the aquarium, which is quite exciting.
We'll let you guess which one's where.
Yeah. So we're here to hang out and react, have some fun. Brian, how you doing this Friday, man? Everything good?
I'd be doing good if I wasn't melting, but yeah, I am excited to compete against some friends today. We'll see how we're doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And I have two things to say, and this is directly the chat. Theral, don't you ever blame my dogs. Chuck, thank you for having my back. I appreciate you, Chuck. I appreciate you.
Where are they? Usually there's a butt in the background.
I cannot move my chair because one is sitting directly behind me, and the other one is crated right now. So she's in the crate for the time being, and she is not happy. I can tell you that much. She is not happy. But yes, we're here. We're going to have some fun. And so let's just bring them on before we get going on some Schmoedown talk. Current FCL competitors, past OG Schmoedown reactors, the Cinefanatics, Chris and Robert Adams. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Welcome back.
How's it going, y'all? How do you react again? Like, I forgot how we do this.
What is the reaction?
Like, at some point, I'm supposed to make a face like, Some of them like, and like, or I don't know. I forgot how you do this.
Or some PTSD of like the struggle of reacting every single day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot how that one felt. Yeah.
But before we get going, I did want to ask, you guys haven't been able to, or haven't talked too much Schmoedown this season. You've kind of diverted your channel a little bit more towards the film side of it, and you've been competing on the FCL side of it. So I have two questions. One, how are you loving season 8, just from a fan standpoint? And two, how does it feel to be active FCL competitors?
I'll take this one.
Okay. Why don't you take this one, Chris?
Season 8's been intense so far. Just watching all the rookies like come in and just like shake up the entire league has been really, really fun to watch. And then like essentially it's not the same as like being a rookie in the MTS, but just it's kind of still being a rookie to be in the first season of the FCL. I know there's some people in the FCL who were prior in the Schmoedown, but
yeah,
kind of being along a rookie class, so to speak, but within the FCL has been a ton of fun. Just like I think the best part really has honestly just been being a part of the first class of the first class. Just being able to say like, we were there when it started. It's going to be bigger.
True.
It's going to grow. It's going to get huge. We were there when it started, and that's a lot of fun.
Robert,
I forgot to bring a bag of chips.
Nice.
Yeah, being a part of the FCL it's been a lot of fun so far. Being able to finally be like on like say this side of how the Schmoedown works, everything like behind the scenes. It's a lot of fun to watch how it all gets put together. There's so much that like goes into producing a show, or especially producing a show that's live. There's so much that goes into it that like you don't see that kind of detail and stuff behind the scenes. Like I will always like shout out Dwayne. Dwayne is doing fantastic things behind the scenes running that show. And yeah, like we see the show like when it gets shown live. Yeah, we've seen like there's been like little issues, little snafus. It happens. It has to happen. Brad said it all the time. If it happens live, it was meant to happen. You keep going. And like it's part of the character of the show. This is a developmental league. The players are developing. The people running the show are developing. I mean, it's not a negative thing to say against the show or the people running it. It is going to take time for this to fully be what it needs to be.
And it's also the first year, so
yeah.
It's made huge strides in just the first year. It's only been it debuted in March, I want to say, end of March.
The end of March.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're coming up on the end of June, and it's come so far just that long. And seeing you as well as like late to the party, and then all these newcomers like Nick Harley, for example, a guy who came out of nowhere, and he's the current FCL champ. He got picked up by the Stars, and it's been a total blast.
Well,
I like television. Movies suck.
Well, we'll keep the rivalry chatter out of here, and we're gonna have some fun reacting, playing along. We have a great matchup today. Two singles players who have been in the league for quite a while. We have Lon Harris and Chance Ellison. This is a big time matchup. Both of them have played well so far this year, and if whoever wins this match could go on and have a pretty big impact on the single division going forward. So let's just go around the table. Make some quick picks, and then we'll get into watching this. Brian, I'll let you start this one off, man. Who you picking?
I mean, it's hard to not choose Chance after the amount of times we've seen him lately and just playing so well. And I mean, when Lon's on, he's unbeatable. When he's off, he is off. So I'm just going strictly off of someone who I'm probably going to know has a more steady track record in this, so I'm probably going to go Chance on this one.
That's fair. Chris?
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to agree. Chance has been nearly lights out lately. He's been playing like some of the best games of his life, so I think it's very hard to bet against him. Even with a top of the game Lon, Chance has just been on a whole nother level. I mean, there's a reason why people have stated that he's the A player on the corruption team. It's because he kills it in every division that he's in. So I gotta go Chance here.
It's fair. And Robert?
Well, then I will counter y'all and raise y'all a Lon Harris. I believe Lon has the ability to take out Chance. So I don't have anything witty to say about it. I just believe that Lon is a good enough, smart enough, long enough player to beat Chance. And I think that is almost a complete certainty.
That's fair. This is a tough match, and I love Lon Harris so much, and I think that what he brings as not just a competitor but also a character is something that's very rare in this league. Brian mentioned it. He's been very kind of wishy-washy at times as far as struggling or playing extremely well. I want to see great Lon and great Chance today. I want to see like a great battle because they're two such really cool players to watch on a daily basis. Yeah. I will give the slight edge to Chance because I do think not that he has more knowledge, but I think that he's just a little bit more slicker with his game, a little bit more tighter with his game than Lon is at times. But if Lon plays well, this is where he could end up taking down a player like Chance. So I will give the slight edge, a 51-49 situation to Chance.
Couldn't go with Lon and have the screen like perfectly split, huh? Just bad enough you're the only one wearing glasses. So.
I know. Hopefully I don't have Lon in my fantasy.
Yeah, where are your glasses?
Yeah, someone forgot to participate in the glasses crew today.
Sorry.
Look at me. I have perfect vision.
I know. No, he does not.
I do not.
Don't let him say that he doesn't have glasses.
No. They're here somewhere. I just don't have them on at the moment. There's a giant glare when I put them on. But all right, let's go ahead and pop this on. Thomas said there's no cutscene, so we can get right to it.
Thank you, sir.
Check out Chance and Lon.
We are so
and for those of you in our fantasy, it is Dwayne versus Abby today.
Ooh.
And we'll see
So
there you go.
Jake is not in danger of losing points again today.
Yeah, twice this week already. I wonder who's on the desk today. Yesterday we got Knapsack.
I think it'll be Christian and Marlo. Christian and Mark.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff, joined as always.
You watched this
by
episode
Mark,
already.
Admit
it.
Yeah, so that way I can beat you guys
so
and
many great
look
matches
bad.
that have already taken place. There's so many great matches that are about to
All
take
right,
place.
let's see if we can find the promo.
He
said, well, him and I still have
for Legacy. I know, but he's a 5.
Fast forward to that nerd chronic goodness.
Today,
Yep.
I'm not talking about like
All right, winners,
like
Too far.
champion.
Rewind
Too
back
far.
to the beginning.
Too far.
let's
Too
go
far.
to this promo.
There we go.
When you look at the context of the kid and the Cobra, these Wonderkinds are now veterans of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and they play like it.
Champions do not take vacation. All right, winners do not walk. And I want to be a winner and a champion in this league, and it's gonna start here.
Hey, dummies! Chance can answer 5-pointers. Suck it!
I feel like, Chance, though, you have become in front of our eyes one of the most well-rounded players in the Schmoedown. You know, whether it's singles,
nice edit there, Eric.
Teams. I feel like you're one of those
so good.
players that for Shannon, you can just do it all.
Chance Ellison, you talk about a Cobra team. He's got some vampire fangs now because he is going out for blood.
Chance Ellison. He's done okay in singles. Remains at 500.
God, music
That's
choice in this
the
one's
best
great.
he can do. Whereas Lon over here has excelled. He's had some bad games, but you saw what he just did to McWeenie.
The delinquent, Lon Harris.
Lon, are you feeling okay? Do you need a nap? I'm sure that victory took a lot out of you.
I mean, I always need a nap. It's just, you name the time and place, and I'm ready to go. That's never a question.
Hey, Schmo
See,
fans,
that's why I chose
Delinquent
him.
here, the guy who is always taking the photos at all the big Schmoedown parties, and that's why you never see me in there. So I hear that I've got a big match coming up against Chance Ellison. I'm not too worried about this one. You'll remember how my match against Community Chess Jones went. Easy victory for me. That's why I'm the 13-time Schmoedown Monopoly champ.
Lon Harris, he just competed in the teams division. He competed all last season in the teams division. He played in the singles tournament, become somewhat of a pro inside of the digital age.
Now, Lon, I'm not going to waste much time on you, just because I know that any good smack talk I have would be absolutely wasted on you. So, I'm just going to draw this out for you. I'm on a path to singles title right now that for some reason includes a pit stop with you.
When my faction's down in the dumps, I do everything I possibly can to get them out. But when Swag's down in the dumps, they don't really say anything because it's Lon's place and nobody wants to make him feel bad.
It's time for Swag to hop up out the bed, turn our swag on, and get that money.
So, I mean, my strategy here is going to be basically the same as always. Try to get all of my round one questions correct, clean up and get all of the railroads, and then try to start landing on those red and yellow tiles. If I get Marvin Gardens before this guy, this match is over before it begins.
I'm just going to tell you one thing. Give you an order. And it's real simple, too. So even someone of your persuasion should be able to grasp it just fine. Ready? Here it comes. Get out of my way.
All right.
Expertly crafted.
Yeah. Yeah.
That promo probably upset me more than any other promos I've ever seen. Who told Lon
That's
my
exactly
Monopoly
what we thought we were gonna
strategy?
see. That's exactly what we thought we were going to see.
Now,
This is
anyone
Chance
who's
getting
watching, whether
ready
it's y'all or the
for-
people in the
he
chat,
wants to
whoever's
be
watching,
a
if I'm
singles
ever
champion. He
playing
wants to
Monopoly
get-
against
he
y'all,
wants
you
to
know
get there.
exactly
He's
what I'm
close to
going
action.
to be
He's
doing.
close to
Thanks,
teams.
Lon.
He's
I'm
almost
just glad he didn't bust
there.
out the Shoots and Ladders
The
references.
delinquent, as you
I
said,
know. At least I still
I
have
don't
Shoots
even
and
know
Ladders
if
to
he
fall
knows he's
back on.
competing in movie trivia, but whatever he's doing,
We
he's doing
did
it
get
right. Winston
a
seems to have him on
Streamlabs
course
while the
somehow.
promo was
So
going from
see
one
what we
Garth
got today.
Harkness
Winston's
McMurray.
got a new
Hi, Garth.
stage,
Garth
so
here says,
maybe
when I
he
played
gave
along in the
Lon
match in the
Harris
live
guest
chat,
house. We're
I got a
about to find
perfect
out all
round
that
one,
more
including
as
the
soon as
bonus
somebody
question.
asks me.
So
One
pressure is
last
on for my
question.
study session buddies Chris and
You want
Robert
any
to
cars?
do as well as I did. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Holy
time
moly.
for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
And William, you are very
3
correct.
rounds
They do look very
in
different.
The singles division.
They got a
Well,
tan.
I mean, I asked Alex if he was okay with letting me do my hair this way, and no Star Wars references behind me. He said it was good.
With a record
You have the lighting, though. The lighting.
You
Good
have the
night.
lighting.
for
You do have the lighting.
He said I have to keep the lighting,
Yeah,
but I
the
can
fan.
change everything else.
The
Where's the fan?
2020 Inner Geekdom Tournament winner and the former
Well played.
Alex let me spend the Star Wars Explained budget credit card and pick myself up a nice Dyson fan.
There you go.
I think I put Grogu out there. I was like, I have Grogu somewhere.
Chance Ellison, the Cobra. Cobra, you're having a good year so far, man. You've been doing pretty good. A big
Molly's
win
going to go back and watch
over
this. Like,
Danger
why did
Zone.
Robert immediately jump
for
to
those
being
team
me?
titles next month. And obviously, a tough match against Parker, but a good
Telling
match.
you, it's the
and
lighting.
a great win against Brendan Meyer. So are you fired
I'm hoping
up
to have a
again? Do you
bookshelf
still have that,
full of
that
comics
passion
like
to come
that
in the
one
same
day.
way you did as a rookie
Wait,
a
does that
few
mean
years
everybody
ago?
thinks I'm
Christian,
married to Sean?
I'm never not fired up.
I mean, that's not a bad
The only
thing.
stage I exist in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sean?
Chance, there's a
Good
good
looking
chance
fella.
you're not my
Yeah.
kid, given all those books behind you. But I got to ask you about
You're
your
right,
opponent
there
here
is-
today. I know how
I think
hard
there's
you
only
work
one
at this, and how
Grogu
competitive you are, how
on
focused
screen
you
right
are.
now at the
Does
moment,
it
behind
bother
Brian.
you that the guy sitting across from you today just kind of shows
he's
up
right there.
willy-nilly and acts like he doesn't
Sipping
even know
his-
there's a match? By God, he may not even show up today.
Oh, Chris is gonna go get his. I bet.
We got to up the Groguisms of this stream tonight.
Come in, be all laissez-faire about it.
Wow, that was like in stereo. Freaking Lola's like running.
You have to ask this here because, as you say,
Lola's like,
Swag
what?
right now, they
What
need
is a
2 wins.
Grogu?
They are looking for a
There he
big
is.
Kelly
There he
also
is.
at the collision.
It's
They
so
are
small
looking
behind
for
me.
those big wins
I
they needed.
want to get like the
You
Hot
guys are
Toys
starting to
Grogu,
fight
like that
back.
life
So
size
does
one,
that add
and just
pressure
have
or
him,
does that just add
just have him,
motivation?
just have him stand on my bed whenever we're streaming.
We've come a long way so far.
We need to hurry up and get the stream along. I got a Grogu in bed waiting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on rolling.
That was a joke.
That was a weird joke, but I mean,
That was a weird joke.
His opponent.
Chuck,
hey, he's 50, okay? It's legal.
Yeah.
Good point. Very.
Chuck, I don't think Jake has a Grogu in his back. Do you?
Don't.
5 defeats
Yeah, Remy did that.
and 1 knockout.
I'm the only one that doesn't.
He is the 2000.
And Alex and Molly still talk to you. Okay.
I know, right? It's yeah. I'm still good. Still good.
Still in. Still in.
At least Molly. I mean, Molly is the one who's a little bit more obsessed with it.
Hello to you, sir. You look
Taco.
Oh, I see a taco.
In tune with things. Is that
Speaking of which, I hadn't thought of what I wanted for dinner tonight. Now I know.
Okay, fair enough.
Tacos.
Lon,
Tacos
as
sound
the great
good.
Warren Sapp once said,
My best friend, my good friend Warren Sapp.
that's right. Get out of my way because it's time to do business.
Taco.
And
Bye, Taco.
you feel the same way here today as you are going up against the Cobra Chance Ellison, or do you think that you're here to order a number 3?
Is he in my way somewhere? Where am I going?
Line in the drive-thru.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm getting Wendy's and he's in my way, he's got to move out of the way. I mean, that's just obvious.
Goes without saying.
Grown man, I gotta eat. But if it's just like I'm walking the dog or something, like I'll cross the street. That's fine.
I agree with that. And the mere mention of Warren Sapp's name frightened Taco into a corner. But
This is
Lon
why I
is
choose
here,
Lon,
and
because
look,
we
you
both
know
like
a
being
lot
on
about
camera and
movies
showing off our
despite your
living,
casual
our
attitude
sleeping
towards trivia about
vessels
said movies. And so
on camera.
if you're familiar with your opponent at all, maybe you're at least familiar with his faction, corruption. I mean, you got to have some strong words about that faction.
I have very strong.
I see
words
someone in the chat put
favor of the
Whataburger,
concept
and
of corruption.
you are my favorite
Not as
person in the
much,
chat
but,
right now.
I don't.
That is my number one
Still haven't been.
food place I want to try.
Still haven't been.
Very into it.
If I could try one fast food in the world.
Traditional-
it'd be
Yeah, I
that.
don't know why they mix.
Y'all better come next time they do a live event in Texas.
You'd have a
Oh.
chance.
Oh my God.
What the
But,
hell?
you know,
Oh, I'm for sure
whatever.
coming because
Yeah.
I've never been to
I get it.
Texas. So I want.
That was a
It's
bag
a
of burgers too, like the whole thing just
No,
full.
they
Like
can't. Like the idea of corruption was like, you can't be corrupt like us. You got to spell it with a K. And they were like, all right.
That's right. All right. Well, good luck to you there, Lon. We'll see you in just a moment. All right, Mark.
Chuck,
we have
Have
Shake Shack.
entered
We have
the
two.
virtual
I've
battlefield.
never been to it.
Here
but-
they are.
Good.
So
Really
what are the
good.
rules?
Shake
Round
Shack's
number one.
really good.
Former delinquent, maybe back to I mean, he knows
It's
how
not-
to
it's not
spell
bad.
anyway.
Okay, you guys are coming from Whataburger. I get
But
it.
we're not going to be
I get it.
sticklers about it. What
well,
we do care
so
about
we
is
happen to live in an
correct
area that
answers
we
to
have
the
a
8
Shake
questions
Shack
asked
and
to
we
the
also have
field in the
In-N-Out.
world of movies,
So
trivia,
Oh, are you
no
guys?
each
You guys
question
are
for a point,
in
no
Austin.
Austin. That's right.
Austin has
Feeling
Whataburger,
round
Shake
number
Shack,
one.
and
We'll ask the
In-N-Out.
question in about
We got nearly everything.
I came to Austin about 3 years ago, and I didn't go to Whataburger.
Once we ask you by name or nickname, please show
Waste of a trip.
camera.
That's because all he does is go to the brewery.
Brewery and barbecue.
I mean,
all I hate.
Okay, so not a complete waste of a trip. That's fine.
That's all I did. That's all
I gotta be honest. Did you do the Franklin? If that's all you did, if all you did was beer and barbecue, yeah, you did good.
I did.
Well, I did. If you go to Franklin's, you could do beer and barbecue at the same time.
I did Franklin, and I did.
Managers will deliberate. It'll be fun.
Coopers?
It'll be intense, and it will
Is it
ultimately be
Coopers?
your manager that confirms.
There's
and
like
ratifies
Blacks,
if
Terry Blacks
is taking place.
Oh, Terry Black. I went to Terry
All
Black.
right, so
Terry Black.
That's
That's what it was.
Are you
Terry
ready?
Black. Yep.
Ready to go?
Ooh, I'm gonna get hungry while we're doing this.
I know.
That's what usually happens.
It's bad enough I watch Good Mythical Morning and I want pulled pork now.
Round number one. Question number one.
Oh yeah, we're doing
Here
this
we
dang
go.
thing.
We're gonna start with fantasy sci-fi.
Ooh, I like starting
Who
there
plays
too.
the villainous industrialist Zorg in 1997's The Fifth Element?
A name very close to
I
a
haven't
former
seen
Washington football coach. Christian.
Oh, that's right. Well done.
Not the most successful.
This is the only person I can remember.
Please, people, take note that we are answering questions in the Schmoedown and not FCL,
One. Hands down. Let's go to the delinquent.
which means I'll probably get all these right.
Gary Oldman.
You are correct, sir. And Chance
Gary
Ellison.
Oldman.
Harry old
Yep.
man.
It is 1-1 thus far.
Brian, have you seen Fifth
We
Element?
careen into the
No.
world of romantic
Good one, man.
comedies, or
I believe when I started watching it, we
For
were like,
another point,
no, thank you.
What rom-com starring Seth Rogen has the tagline
Oh, I know
"Save
this.
the due date"?
Wow, can I spell today?
Very focused.
This is gonna look terrible on
Or at
camera.
least
Oh
more
well.
focused than we've
I
seen
don't know
in
if this
the
is a
past.
trick question or not.
Yeah, it's because you got a haircut.
I know this one.
I got a pie because I got.
You know what?
Got to get the timing or.
Three.
I show the whiteboard
Two.
professionally now.
One. Pens down.
I'll just
Let's
deal
go
with my
to
bad
Chance
handwriting.
Okay, it is knocked up. Okay.
You nailed it. How about Juan Harris?
Knocked up.
Knocked up.
He said he
Blood was in
nailed
the
it.
oven. That is correct. Dr. Christian for 80s movie.
Heyo.
I understood that
Music
reference.
star appeared in the 1980s films 9 to 5, Rhinestone, and Steel Magnolias.
I know this too.
All right, I'm going to ask you to rank those movies.
1980.
No,
I know.
You know what I'm going to pick first?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put
Yeah,
it.
actually, I'll rank them for you.
That's fine.
I know the
5,
I mean, okay.
3.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, shoot.
I put Cher.
One.
I don't think I
Hands
know.
down, hands
Dolly
up.
Parton.
Repeat the question. Dang it.
I believe it's Dolly Parton.
Yep.
That would be correct.
It is.
Chance.
Number one's obviously
Nice, Brian.
It would be Dolly Parton.
was
Good job,
stupid.
Brian.
That was a dumb miss. No, I
He's
got
telling me to hush while I'm singing the song, like anyone's gonna get it from that.
It wouldn't have given away to me. It would not.
Jake
No.
might
The
pull
question
it,
for
and I don't
Brian.
want him to get
Which martial arts
It did
star
remind me of
provides
the song.
voice of Monkey in the Kung Fu Panda
Oh,
franchise?
Monkey.
Julia Roberts is not in Rhinestone, by the way.
Is that why you picked Steel Magnolias?
So, yeah.
But isn't Sly in Rhinestone?
Yeah.
Jason, you are
5.
correct. He's doing much better than you.
And
will.
Quite memorably.
this is where I go
Hands
back.
down,
I don't know.
hands up,
Yeah,
please.
I'm actually torn on this one.
Jackie Chan.
Yes. And on.
It is in fact Jackie Chan.
And I chose the right one, Jackie
Before
Chan.
we get to question 5, and that
I was
is
thinking Jet Li
category
also.
horror slash
Darn it.
thriller.
Horror.
Who plays the character of Freddy Krueger in the 1984?
Okay.
A
What's his
Nightmare on
first
Elm Street?
name? Oh my God.
You know, I just heard about this new Stallone movie called Samaritan. That get on your radar at all?
I'm looking forward to it. I
Got
follow
it.
him on Instagram. He's been talking about it. 5.
Thank you, sir.
I know I said that.
I don't know if I spelled his last name right.
Oh, now I do.
I don't either.
Pens
As
down,
long as you got his first
hands
name.
up,
Robert
and we're gonna
Englund?
Start with
England?
Lon
Yeah.
Harris.
Right?
Robert Englund.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
And Chance.
Robert England.
Yes, sir. 5-5.
Yeah, Robert
And
Englund.
now, Mark, question 6.
And that's in the category of comedies. Let's hear it, gentlemen.
No, I didn't miss it, Garth. I just didn't get it in 15
Moving on,
seconds.
your question for a point. Who plays trouble?
If I had a repeat, I would've gotten
that Walter Sobchak, friend of the dude in The Big Lebowski.
Oh God.
For people unaware, one time Sly liked one of Christian's Instagram posts, and Christian now says they're best friends.
Not accurate. That false story. 5.
I
4. I'll tell
I only
you
know
later.
2 characters in this
That's
whole
two.
movie.
Oh.
Pens
Is it
down,
John
hands
Goodman?
up, please.
That's what I
Chance
put.
tell us.
Yes, it is.
On the line.
John
Okay,
Goodman.
cool.
Yes.
Cool.
And on.
Cool.
See what happens, Larry? It's John Good.
You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
You
find a stranger in the
Question 7,
Alps.
it's movie quotes. Which Pixar film features the line, "You are a sad, strange little man.
Oh,
and you have my
yes.
pity"? He posted a clip of me talking about Rambo on his Instagram, Mark.
Why am I drawing a blank?
And I will counter.
Oh,
that.
Brian.
Brian follows me on Twitter.
Brian, you're
Oh,
killing
sorry.
me, Brian.
Brian.
I overthought that way too hard.
Toy Story.
You got a friend in me.
You are a toy.
I, for some reason, could not get
And
Finding Nemo out of my head, and I was like, that's not even close.
last question, round of
Yeah,
one.
and
You are a
perfect
child's
rounds. Despite
plaything.
you and I's sophomoric attempt at jocularity, these two fellows answering everything correct so far. Let's see how they do in the final question in round one, mystery films.
Oh.
And it is, what is the title of the 2009 sequel to The Da Vinci Code?
I think it...
Think about it. If you say the category is mystery, the question really could be
So
from any
funny
category.
thing is, I've never had a perfect round one in the FCL.
I agree. I'm not going to lie to you. You're right. 5.
I think this is the right one. Are you, you're saying you're about to get a perfect round in the Schmoedown?
Hands down.
What are you saying?
Is it
Angels and Demons?
Perfect round.
You're not
Yes.
very angelic, angel.
Oh, crap.
Angels and
Yes,
Demons.
sir. And Lon,
Angels and Demons.
we are tied up, ladies. and
So
gentlemen.
I need to get out of the
way it
FCL
works
and go
is
to the
that both
Schmoedown to get perfect round ones. This is what
for
it's
bonus
telling
points.
me.
Because
To be fair,
they
you're
both
also
got it,
not
they
under
both
the
have
pressure of
to
actually
answer the
competing
same
right
way
now.
they happened.
That's
You say it,
true.
write it down, you
I mean,
reveal
I'm
it,
still on
and
camera.
here
People
is
can
your
still see
question,
me
guys.
Doesn't matter as much.
in the privacy of my bedroom, but
Christopher Nolan
That's
received
being
his
thrown
only
here.
Best Director
Oh.
Oscar nomination for what film?
Straight to Boston with that one, didn't you?
There's so many
There's
options.
only Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah, it's Oscar the Grouch.
I'm just going to put down my favorite,
5,
hoping it's correct. I don't think it is.
3,
Ooh, I think it's this one.
1.
oh yeah, I'm
Inception?
completely guessing on
I
this.
put it Inception also.
The Dark Knight.
And Chance?
It should have been Dunkirk. Ugh.
Dunkirk.
Oh.
Dunkirk.
Ellison goes up by 1.
It was really, it was
So,
really
all right, so
Dunkirk.
now we get to
Wow.
round
Yeah.
number 2. It's the wheel round. Mark, how's it go?
It is the
I was
wheel
about to
round.
put
Wheel of Fate,
Inception,
Doom,
and I
Justice.
remembered
We
he
have
did
not sent
Dunkirk.
physical
I was like,
wheels
all
because
right.
We thought the delinquent
All right.
would steal it.
I would have
So
never,
virtual,
Dunkirk, I would have
you
never
spin it
guessed
with your
Dunkirk.
mind
I would have never
once you
guessed.
settle on a particular
I'm like a
category.
Borg. I got
4
7 of 9.
questions emerge from that
I
round.
Wow.
In the world of Schmoedown knowledge.
Calm down,
Yes,
there.
yes.
Calm down there,
No
Jerry
penalty for
Ryan.
Missing a question. However, stealing
I
is
got a
available in
quattro.
round number 2. So if you're not sure of
Quattro.
the answer, you can ask us multiple choice.
Sounds like
We're
a
swell
taco.
fellas. We'll give you 4 options.
I need
one
the
of which
quattro.
is the correct
A
answer.
couple
That
people in the
divided
chat
by
pulled that
question
one. Chuck,
recedes to
Already
1.
Films.
It is an impressive performance by
Right.
both the delinquent.
If we
and
counted
the
me having a
cobra, but
repeat,
the
I definitely
cobra
would have had the
got
Dolly Parton
bonus
one too. I'm just
question
saying.
correct with Dunkirk. So Chance, it's
Working
your
9
decision. Would you
to
like to
5.
spin that
I only
virtual
knew
wheel
that
first
answer
or
'cause of the
defer
song.
to your opponent?
You know what? I could have guessed Jackie Chan as well. I'm just gonna say I got them all. Don't worry about it.
All right, all right. I was really hoping
That's how
that
it works,
we would
right?
create as much
He's
space
not
as
showing
possible
any
in round
weakness
one,
here.
And going a point up against Lon right now is
true.
all we're gonna get, and I will take it. I hope you're satisfied with that. I want you to.
I
go
would have
first.
never
want you to
forgiven
smooth. I
myself
want
for
you to
Toy
create
Story.
as much space as
I
possible.
got the
Yeah,
category.
to
then
steal
I
one
would do it.
point behind you.
All right, let's go. Let's go
Okay.
from distance.
It's one of your all-time favorite films. If you would have blinked on that,
Wheel.
Brian. Oh
And here's the
goodness.
spin.
It's one of those ones where you get so excited to hear it, and then you are too excited to think of the
That's cool.
answer.
I love that the three of us
Well,
go,
it might be
Brian.
this film. That's Eddie Murphy.
Brian.
Okay.
You know this one.
I personally love this for you. I think you should stick with it.
Yeah,
Eddie Murphy.
I don't like any of the
All right,
categories.
so our competitors are back. Chance, you're going to get 4 questions.
we'll see
in
how
the
this
realm
goes.
Of Eddie Murphy.
So just a
Movies.
reminder,
Are you ready?
whoever can get it first, aka whoever can
What is
read the
first name
fastest.
of Professor Clump in the Nutty Professor films.
Sherman.
Sherman.
Oh,
Damn it.
So Chance gets that
Good
one.
question.
Yeah.
In what 90s comedy does Eddie Murphy have a dual role as a movie star and his nerdy brother, Jiff?
Oh my god, what's the name of it? Bowfinger?
Bowfinger. Yeah.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
No.
Really?
In what 90s comedy does Eddie
Nor-
Murphy
Nor-
have a dual
Norbit.
role as a movie star
Is
and
it
his
Norbit?
nerdy brother, Jiff?
Well, that the
Bowfinger.
Norbit came out in the 90s.
Yes. 2 more
No,
points.
I don't
No.
think so. Oh,
What do you
Go
think?
with it.
Bowfinger.
Okay.
2016 film Mr. Church, Eddie's character gets hired to do what for a family in need?
he was their like at home cook.
That is correct for 2 points.
I've never even heard of that.
Neither have I.
Finally, here it is. Who plays the character of Ricky Heyman, an executive at a home shopping network on the verge of losing his
Jeff
job
Goldblum.
in 1998's Holy Man?
Jeff Goldblum.
Never heard that one
Chance
either.
Ellison has a very
Holy Man is
record.
good.
And
He's it's a home shopping network channel that
perfect in that round.
Eddie Murphy's like a
Hey, how's it going? You ever seen
like Hare Krishna type person.
But a good one.
Is it like in the prime of Eddie Murphy comedy? Like, is it great?
It's like 98, 99.
Okay.
I didn't realize that Chance went and got Fred.
So it's like right before he kind of fell off.
Yeah, right before the
I had to
decline.
say something. On top of the fact, I'm really proud of Chance because
It actually
Chance,
was pretty good.
Even though I was agape when he almost didn't get Bowfinger, I was like impressed with what he did against.
He was agape.
So much so that he now is able to grow facial hair. That's really impressive.
Wow, you can. Does that?
Ugh,
Is there a
Garth,
point
no.
where I could be poor enough at the Schmoedown that my facial hair would fall
That
out?
second
Is
movie
what
in
you're
that
saying?
there. No, not ever.
Okay, real talk. Great first round. Don't worry.
It's
about
one of like
Kirk, who cares?
2 movies
Real
I ever
talk.
turned off and never thought about ever again.
Love Guru?
Yeah.
Let's go have fun.
I've seen
man.
that.
You know what's on the
At
wheel.
30
You
minutes
got
in, I
all
was
your
like,
day
done.
teams, like-
Nope.
Yeah, I think I was like 10 or 15 minutes into Love Guru. I'm like, nope.
And
I'm gonna Mariska Hargitay my way out of here.
Yeah. I like the Mariska
Taking,
Hargitay joke,
the
but
writer's
otherwise
busy
I'm
working on
like,
a
nope.
Shannon Barney slice for season 9.
Oh hell yeah!
How can you not love Winston?
Well, that's not very fair.
Ooh. And we're looking at DreamWorks.
This category
60 seconds to decide
sucks.
if you want to
Do it again.
So hard.
Well,
I'm not a fan of
This is a very interesting wheel. Very interesting.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
Pixar is
It is
better,
all
right?
over the place.
Let's spin it one more time.
All right,
Go again.
here it is. Now, whatever we land on here,
DreamWorks
this is what
is
Lon will be answering
hard
for the
category.
question.
Even if it's Eddie Murphy?
Unless it's Eddie Murphy.
Oh, God damn it, Christian!
Winston really milking
Oh,
the
man.
room.
Oh,
Fate has spoken.
All right, here we go. Brian's about to get all these.
no, I suck at DreamWorks.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, clearly, a conclusion you guys want to
Unless
reach.
it's Shrek, I don't.
All right, so our
How to
competitors
Train Your Dragon.
are ready to go here. This
Oh, yeah,
is
that's one.
Lon's
2.
wheel. He has DreamWorks, and it's going to be 4 questions for DreamWorks.
That's right. Don't blame us, Lon. Blame Chance because he took Eddie Murphy from you. Your questions
I blame
in the world of DreamWorks animation. 2 points apiece unless you need multiple choice. Your first one. Bruce Willis provides the voice of a scheming raccoon
Over the
named
hedge.
RJ, in which
Wait,
2000s
wasn't that asked
DreamWorks
yesterday?
film.
That's
Yeah.
over the hedge.
That is correct
Yeah.
for 2 points. Your next one.
Oh yeah, huh?
Who voices Don Leno, a shark and leader of a mob consisting
Uh,
of criminally inclined
Robert De
great
Niro.
white sharks
Is
in
it Robert De Niro?
Shark Tale?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
2 more points.
I thought that was the
and
Martin
maybe Lon was
Scorsese
having some
fish.
Fun with us, Christian. Your
Ray Liotta.
ultimate
What?
question in the world of
Ray
DreamWorks.
Liotta.
What 2019 film follows 3 teenagers who must help a Yeti
Abomination.
return to his family
Yeah.
before others can find him?
No. Abominable.
Abominable. Ah!
I believe
Chris got
that's
that one.
Smallfoot.
Is incorrect. And so for a 2-point steal, Chance
Damn
Ellison, I'm going to
it.
repeat the question for you. What
Take it,
2019
Brian.
film
Take it.
follows
The villain,
3
Brian.
teenagers who
I
must
know.
help a
I-
Yeti
the
return to
second
his
I said
family
it,
before
I will-
others can find
What's
him?
the one? What's the one from Empire Strikes Back?
That is a
The
big
other
steal.
Yeti movie.
Wampa.
2
The
points
Wampa.
for Chance
That's it, yeah.
Ellison. So now Ellison back up to a 7-point lead.
Could not think
Lon
of
can
Wampa
cut it
for
to
some
5
weird reason.
heading into round 3
That's
if
a Chance
he
got
gets
the
his
steal
final
on that one.
DreamWorks animation question. And it is, which late-night talk show host provides the voice of Tim's dad in
Jimmy
Big
Fallon.
Boss?
Conan O'Brien?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Fallon.
That's
Probably
what I said.
Jimmy Fallon.
Stephen Colbert.
You-
James Corden.
I'll
So
go
I'm gonna go-
multiple choice.
I'm actually going Kimmel.
All right, your 4 options for a point. Is it A, Jimmy Fallon, B, Jimmy Kimmel, C,
Colbert.
Seth Meyers, or D,
I'll
Stephen
stay with
Colbert?
I really don't know, so I'm going.
I think
I'm saying
Fallon.
I'm saying
I'll
Kimmel.
say Stephen Colbert.
is incorrect. And so Chance Ellison for another 1-point steal this time. Your question, which late night talk show host provides the voice of Tim's dad in The Boss Baby? Is it A, Jimmy Fallon, B, Jimmy Kimmel, C, Seth Meyers, or D, Stephen Colbert?
The superior Jimmy Kimmel.
Fire words there, but that is a correct answer for a point, Christian.
It's one of those
Just
things
like
that you
Lon
know,
was
and then you just don't realize that you know. It's just in there for some reason.
Ellison, 8-point lead going into round 3.
It's a big lead there for Chance. Stranger things have happened for sure. And now we get to the rules of round number 3.
Round number 3, 10 possible points available for each competitor.
That's rough. You go perfect in round 1, and then you kind of just struggle out of the gate in round 2. That's
3
rough.
questions in total. Your first question is worth 2 points. Next one, 3 points. Your final question is worth 5 big points. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 3. How do we get those questions? Well, you're going to help us out. We need a series of numbers for each of you. Obviously, we need 3 numbers for your 3 questions.
Well, it's a good thing we're all cheering on Chance here because I believe he's going to get it. So, yay, good job, Chance. Got it. You lose.
Chance Ellison,
come on, Chance.
8-point lead over the delinquent. So, Cobra, what are your 3 lucky numbers?
2, 12, 14.
Roger that.
That's the question. Do you think we got a TKO here, or do we think Lon at least gets to tie it up before Chance answers?
I think Lon gets back from a TKO. I think he gets back from a TKO.
He needs the 5 and
like
3.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to talk crap today.
I think he
Winston's
gets
so
it,
far below me, I almost forgot that he was even managing still. We're not worried about what they're
I
doing.
love the
Lon
Shannon
Harris
Winston
is in the
rivalry.
outfield picking daisies, and
I
you're
love
playing
the
to win
Shannon
still,
and
okay?
anyone
So,
rivalry.
For now, you get to sit back and kind
Like,
of
I want to
relax.
watch her
You're
go
gonna stay on
grocery
the
shopping
offense,
and
you're
freak
gonna
out when the
get
last
ready,
Totino's is not
okay?
available to
But
buy,
he's got
and she has a fit in the frozen food aisle and starts like cursing up a storm because she can't have her pepperoni Totino's
Get in that zone, get in that mindset. Chill.
while
Watch
wearing
him
that crown.
work his butt off to try to hang with you right now. You've got 2
What I would
left.
do
You've got a
to
challenge
be a
should you need
promo
it.
of her
Anything
walking
else you wanna say
around a
before we get going
grocery
here?
store with the crown,
All right,
pushing
let's
the
do it.
shopping cart.
Go, baby.
Just doing daily activities.
I gotta say,
Yes.
can I challenge Winston?
Yes.
Because I think my opponent in this match is the Boss Baby. So you gotta decide.
That's a solid point. I was gonna bring up the whole.
He killed Christian.
That was
He
way
killed
better.
Christian.
That was way better.
Here,
I had like
Christian nearly fell out of his chair
I was
again.
ready to go. That is totally not. Oh God damn it!
Like, who's your dad?
Okay. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. Shannon doesn't know how to do math. Answer your 3 questions. Chance has to answer 2 of them. Let's get real with this. And on top of that, like
I love that Mark can keep a straight face, but Christian is just full on.
Christian doesn't
literally
break
your
very
hands are
easily in that.
I
He is-
can't- dude almost bit.
The challenge will not be honored, Jack.
I just think I should get all 8 points for knowing over the head.
You should immediately be tied. Nice joke.
Like go out on a high note.
3 JTEs. You won the match for that reason. You you already won it. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna drop out. Then Winston.
Laugh it up now. Laugh it up now, baby.
We have fun on swag. It's just
Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to now start here. Lon Harris is going to try to avoid the
Come on,
TKO.
Lon. Make it a game.
He needs to hit the 2-pointer here. Here is the first question for Lon Harris. Mark, he chose category 3.
Yep, that corresponds to action/adventure movies. For all you math whizzes at home, Lon Harris could technically miss this question, then hit his 3 and his 5 if he needs to, but it's advisable to get this one
I
right.
should try. I'll do my best.
I just appreciate hearing you have effort, sir. Your question for 2 points. Which character is the Terminator sent to kill?
Sarah Connor.
The Terminator.
I'm going to go with Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, apparently she's
I don't
got a
know who
kid.
got
He
that.
doesn't like it. That is correct for 2 points.
I think
Sarah
that's
Connor.
I think Robert got it first, technically.
The honest truth is that we all
became
get
a whole
that.
thing. The
You
future
you darn kids.
It's a whole thing.
Well,
Should see
we're
the
in,
movie.
we're in a space right now where Lon Harris has to hit this 3. If he hits the 3,
Sarah
then he goes
Connor.
on to try to hit the 5 and avoid the TKO. However, if he misses the 3, then Corruption and Chance Ellison will win via TKO. Mark, he chose category 13, and that will be martial arts.
Ooh.
Martial arts films it is.
This has been a tough category all
Keep
year
the
long.
match going.
Jet Li.
Yeah.
With the TKO on.
I'm pretty
Jet
sure it's
Li
not Jet.
stars in
Oh, never mind.
2006, directed by Ronnie Yu, about Hyo Yoon-jia, a Chinese martial artist who challenged foreign fighters in highly publicized
I have
events.
no clue. No clue.
Well,
come on, Lon. Come on, Lon.
Dig deep.
5, 4.
You repeat?
First one.
Certainly can. You have 2 remaining.
The only one that comes to my
Immortal
mind
martial
is the
arts, Jet
one,
Li
but
stars in
that's
what
not the one.
2006 film
No, it's not the
directed by
one.
Ronnie Yu
Yeah,
about
it's around the
Hyo
same time
Yoon-jia,
period,
a
though. That's
Chinese
why.
martial artist who challenged foreign fighters in highly publicized events.
And I
It's
see
not-
the chat, and I don't know of any of those either. I know it's,
It's
not
not-
Cradle to the Grave.
It's not
I
Unleashed
feel like it's
either.
I feel like it's too early.
No.
Leo,
It's
so Leo knows everything. and
Repeat one more time.
if Leo says Fearless, then it must be Fearless.
That's the only
In the
one I
category
could think
martial
of.
Arts, Jet Li stars in what 2006 film directed by Ronnie Yu about
Yeah, I
Hyo
was gonna say
Yoon-jia, a Chinese martial
Yeah.
artist who challenged foreign fighters.
Unleashed
in
is where
highly
he's like
publicized
on like an
events.
actual leash and collar, and he
Yeah.
participates like in fights for his
Fearless
mas-
makes the most sense.
for his master or whatever.
I'm going to say Once Upon a Time in China, but I don't feel confident.
Is that an actual movie?
Yeah.
TKO.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Does Swag have any points to give?
No. And they just got a -1.
The answer,
that's
Mark,
what I
was
meant.
Fearless.
Fearless.
Okay.
Okay.
The answer. And Corruption,
Oh boy.
hearing what they've been hearing
Wow.
a lot lately,
Jeez.
and that's end your winner, and now picking up a TKO and handing a -1 to Swag.
Chance is
So,
just.
congratulations.
We
to
talked about
Corruption,
it.
and we are
I
now
think,
going.
I
to
think
put
Chris,
you in
you
a
brought
way
it
we'll
up.
be
How he
talking
is
to
literally
Jen
the A
Sturger
player on
in
Corruption right
just
now.
a moment.
Yeah.
So,
He
Mark,
is.
that's a
He is
big
like the whole
win. That's a
faction. He
big
is.
win
He is
for
the guy.
Chance Ellison and for Corruption because they keep picking
Scary.
up those points. They're
It's
picking
just
up
hard.
IG points. They're picking up.
I
team
mean,
points, they're
for the
picking
whole
up
faction, I
singles
would give
points now.
arguments for Collins and Marisol still, too.
That's true.
This
That's
is why
true.
you can't.
I mean, the
count
fact,
Corruption
yeah,
out.
just think like
Corruption
you have
was
your
in
IG
trouble. It was
champion.
like, oh, they're in last place. That's it. They're
You
done.
have Adam
I
Cole.
tell you first,
You
yeah,
have
man, no,
Marisol.
they're cooked. It's
You
over.
have
It's
Chance.
That's what they said
It's
last
like
year, and now
that's a scary
look at them because here
chunk
they
of
go. Chance
people.
Ellison now is the first time in a while he's over
They still,
500.
I mean, they have Scrimshaw. We still haven't seen Scrimshaw play, right?
And he's gonna
That
be
is
looking
true.
at some
We
bigger
don't know if
matches
he's
here
going to be
as
in
this defeat of,
the
Lon
second
Harris.
Star Wars
It
tournament.
is a long season, and Corruption loves hearing those words because, like you said, they are cooking right now. And as much as our fans probably want to write a lot
Yeah,
of
I mean,
towards
if they do
making movies and becoming
for
category,
however many people
I would
they do
also
in the
say
singles
this. Yes, it did
singles
have
tournament,
Lon Harris stumble,
if it's
unfortunately,
4
but
like
Chance Ellison
last
Christian,
year,
perfect in this match.
you have
9
Chance, Marisol,
points
and
in round
Adam
1, 8 points in round 2. Didn't
as
have
your
to blink
leading
an eye or answer a
horses.
question
And
in
if
round
that's
3,
if
and so
Marisol
he
doesn't
played
actually fight
amazing.
that belt
Lon
here
Harris
soon.
communicated himself very well, and I
Yeah,
have a
that's-
feeling he might be a little more focused
That's
the rest of
scary.
the season. Maybe that's
That is
wishful
scary.
thinking as his friend.
So I'll say like
I
both
just hope
Chance
he gets
and
his life
Marisol are
together.
on a pathway right
as
now.
they should be.
Yep.
And now, as they should be. And
Oh.
now Jen Sturger
Got the
is
minus
What was
on
that?
the Cobra.
Got the -1 board out
Corruption.
apparently.
Jen?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Chance,
Ow.
Shannon, all smiles after today's victory. Chance, how are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great. I feel great winning the match and great doing a charitable service because with this loss, Swag can continue their tank for the #1 pick next year. I'm helping you.
Wow.
Very nice. Community service.
I mean, that's one way
Wow.
to look at it.
My PO told me I had to do some kind of community service, but
P.O.
so I figure this counts. I figure this qualifies.
Chance.
Exactly. Can we stop with the improv class for a second and let me get some questions in, like I'm here to? But look, Chance, you're playing lights out in 3 different divisions. Like, how is this possible?
Well, that sounds like something I said.
It's impossible unless you're me.
You watched this episode already, huh?
I'm the only one.
If I did, I would have
Active.
gotten a lot more questions
Pick her up,
correct.
but she's not here anymore. I'm the only one
Or
active.
I'm not
Who
that
can do what
smart.
I'm doing right now.
Shannon,
I
how
can
proud
I
are
can
you of
attest
this
to
man?
that.
Nobody
I'm
asked
sorry
you.
I'm proud, but I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot because Winston called me out. I'm really bad at math, and he's absolutely right. We didn't have to answer 1 or 2 questions. We had to answer 0 questions. So my bad. Whoops.
Oops.
Shannon, I think a lot of people at the
Nice.
beginning of the season
Nicely played,
wanted
Shannon.
to count you out, which feels eerily familiar to last season, and it's like, is this where you guys pick up steam? Is it just going to be a repeat of last year? Because I gotta say, I'm having deja vu.
Me too. It's so fun, isn't it? I just like to watch them cry. I just like to get them they get so confident that we're just gonna fall and crumble, but we're corruption. We win. That's what we do. We're champions. We are a championship faction. Nothing changed.
So where do we go from here, guys?
Where do we go? I don't know, Shannon. Where do we go
All
from here?
the way up.
All the way up. That's where we're going.
Chance, we know
Straight
you've got
to
a
the top.
big team.
We're gonna go to
collision, and
Chili's
now
for
you're
the
getting
chicken
really close to
crispers.
having
That's
a
where
single
corruption's
shot.
going.
Happy hour.
Does
We have
the
to be
smell
close
mean more
the
to you than
victory
teams?
chicken
Or like,
crispers.
where's your focus right now?
He
And
has to be
honestly, how are
close
you going
to
to keep
it.
it?
Look,
Title.
He's 2-0 this year.
It's like a pair of blue jeans.
I don't know what his
Nice,
overall record is,
comfy,
but he's 2-0
I can
this
slip
year.
back into them anytime I want. But singles though, singles is a nice pair of shades and a all black cap. It's beautiful. It's sexy, and I want it. So you know what? Anything I gotta do to get there, I'm game. Let's go.
You know, there's been
Chance
some
feeling himself
chatter,
over here. All right.
That
Okay.
Jeff Snyder may be the next person you face.
Oh.
Any thoughts on that?
Bring it
That's
on. Bring it on. I mean it, Jeff. I
this
will
is a
take
match
out
I would like to
anyone
see.
Oh, I would
Everyone.
very
That's
much
gonna
like
be a
to
good
see
one.
that.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
Brian Ward,
Not
I had the
even
same
Jeff
question. I had the same question. I wonder who takes care of that stuff.
I mean,
Come get
I'm
it,
good
Snyder.
with graphics and stuff. Like I could do this if y'all need someone to fix it because
Thank you.
They're all slightly
Thank you,
right
Jen,
adjusted.
and obviously you can see both Shannon and
just to
Chance
be clear,
are
I know
very
who Brian
happy,
Ward is and what he
they
does.
have
so.
a right to be. Chance is playing great right now. You
There
looked
might
at
be
what
a
he
chance
did in that
people don't
match
know that I'm aware of
You
this.
looked at what he did against Brendan Meyer, and now you look what he did against Lon. This is the Chance Ellison that when he came into
I will
the league
say,
at the first place, and you
Snyder
hear all
Ellison
these
gets me
amazing
quite
things he was
excited
doing
if
in
that
the
actually
other
does
leagues,
happen.
and you go, well, when's that version
could
going to
be
show up?
amazing.
He's here.
He has arrived, Christian. And look, I mean, he doesn't even look like he just won a match. Him and Shannon look so laser focused on whatever the next match is. I thought we might see a little bit more celebratory mood because he just defeated a very worthy opponent. But no, he is just blazing a trail that could lead right to
In the
a
meantime,
belt. I
I'm
don't
over
think
here
he'll be
like I
satisfied
love
until
how
he gets
Ellis is one of the few
All right,
people
and obviously
who's
now
really
with
good at
Swag,
that green screen
they're in a tough
background.
position at the moment. I think
Like,
Winston is
between
aware of
him
it,
and
they
Sam
need
Levine.
to make some
Yeah,
moves.
every
They
time.
need to do some
Every
stuff.
time.
They
Yeah.
need to start getting a couple wins.
It's
under
clean,
their
there's-
tournaments
there's
coming
no
up, and they
clean,
have
yeah.
some big
Every time.
matches
Yeah.
coming up. So I am very curious of how they're going to react after this
He knows
one,
what
and
to
I'm sure
do.
we're going to find out in just a moment. Jen Sturger is with Winston Marshall and the delinquent Lon Harris.
A slightly less celebratory tone over here.
Honestly, I think we're having more fun than they are.
Look, hey, there's a couple things. First of all, Christian, you didn't tell me we let felons in the league. If that's the case, I got a cousin who know everything about Meryl Streep. He would kill it. That's all he does. Anybody try to take over the TV and the cell block, knock that block off Meryl Streep, son. So let me know if felons are here. Second of all, Shannon,
You mess with
still
Meryl
don't know
Streep, you're gonna
math.
get the
Your
shiv.
ass said he's gonna answer all these questions, and then you only have to answer one. Well, guess what? Just because we didn't get all the way there, you still would have had to answer questions. I don't know. Maybe we'll send your ass back to kindergarten, get you that rudimentary math.
Oh my God,
First
we
of
love
all,
an Abby
I'm gonna take
Friel. How's
Abby
your
Friel,
Abby Friel appearance. I have.
All I know
Abby,
is Swag is not
How
gonna
are you
go
feeling?
with the belts.
How's your teeth?
Kill it.
Well,
Belts.
lack of
Oh,
teeth,
y'all
I guess.
gonna kill it? The belts.
How's your
the
teeth
belts.
holes?
You saw what
Yeah.
Ace was doing. He gonna come up here and
I
get
was gonna say,
the
how's your
belt.
mouth?
Everybody
But that
get the
just
belt.
sounds
I ain't
rude.
even stressed about it.
How's your mouth doing?
Good Lord, Brian. Just ask random women, how's your
That
mouth
said,
doing today?
What I'm saying.
Ended, a negative one.
That's
today.
why I said, how's your
So,
teeth?
let's talk about DreamWorks.
Negative
Or lack
negative. What do we lose? Negative one what?
Oh, God.
One beer.
Brian
You
Ward,
don't
yes,
get
he
any
does.
out.
He needs a
Yeah.
Colonel Carrots back
Well,
around.
Points.
Fine. I'll
Okay.
still have five.
Oh, points. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Anyways, so Lon,
Points. Okay. Points. Sure. Oh no, devastated to lose this point.
Oh, that's great.
I
We have
love you,
teammates.
Abby.
How dare you? How dare you?
Sorry.
let's talk about
I'm saving my
DreamWorks.
points. I
Well,
got a
we
big
are
bag
good
of points.
on the status of
Let's talk
Abby
about
Friel's
DreamWorks.
mouth today, so
Just
check
a
that
second.
off. And
Focus. Laser
what else do we
focus
have
here,
to move
guys,
on to?
okay?
I was really worried.
What?
SKG. I
Brian,
call it
who
DreamWorks
had
SKG.
who had Chance?
So-
Was it Abby or
Do we
Dwayne?
get a point
away.
for that?
I
No, there's
believe
no more points.
Chance had
Oh.
Dwayne, Abby had Lon.
You spun away. Obviously, you spin it
Okay.
again.
So Dwayne
You
got
looked like
points.
you were doing so
wrestling.
well.
And Abby lost
And
points. I'm
then
sorry,
the
Abby.
steel kind of did you in at the end. Any thoughts?
But at least your
Like,
mouth is doing
Well,
good.
that's,
So
you know, the Yeti question.
Your mouth
I
is a
knew
winner.
I know there are two Yeti cartoons. Being a 42-year-old man, haven't seen all of the Yeti cartoons.
and she just unsubscribed. Cool, got it.
You know what can I say? Well, it hasn't been part of my regular cinematic diet. Every Yeti cartoon. I feel like maybe if I see one Yeti cartoon, I could kind of that's a good amount of Yeti cartoons. But I got mixed up. I love the Zendaya's Michi song, and I just went for that.
I have
I
to
need to
agree.
look. I don't
Like,
even know what
clearly,
this
he's talking about
standing
his PO. Clearly, Chance was watching this in his juvie.
I wouldn't be surprised
You
if
know what I'm
Jill's
saying? My cousin
overtaking
got
me in
Meryl
second
Streep
place.
unlocked. Chance got DreamWorks. He's
I
smart. He
don't
was
know
like,
about
"Oh, I watched that right before I went out on the yard to play kickball." Like, I'm
I'm
would
assuming
expect
it's
him to
a
get that.
it's a minimum security facility because financial crime, says the boss baby.
Anyways,
It'd be SEC stuff as opposed
Winston,
to
obviously,
violence.
you guys are still in
Jen's
good
like,
spirits.
how do I
despite
get
the
this
loss.
back?
Now you're
Yeah.
getting kind of redirected into the tournaments. All your
Y'all are
energy,
leaving
all
me
your
nothing
efforts.
that
The
and
tournaments certainly take a lot of our main focus, but you guys have seen what my players have done, period. Like, even in losses, how close we've been and stuff like that. The fact that the tournaments are still coming in to give that opportunity for points, the fact that we have so many opportunities for belts sitting directly in front of us. Let's be real. The dungeon has won some like regular games and stuff like that, but the reason they are so far ahead of everybody else is because of the belts. So once we strip belts off of people, once we take away what people think makes them great and show that we are the champions, y'all gonna be sitting here talking about, oh man, remember when this
once we take belts away from people, their pants are
the
gonna
real
fall.
boss baby's gonna be Shannon when this is all done. I'll tell you that much.
So you
Oh,
did mention Oyama.
I have half a
He
point
still
lead
hasn't
on
cashed in
Abby.
on that free for all win. So
And
will
are
we
today's
see
points
Oyama
counted
and Lon
yet?
going for the belts
They might not
this
be
season?
counted yet.
Do you know why Oyama hasn't cashed it in yet?
I'm hoping you'll tell me.
Of course I will, girl. I am so excited because there's so many things happening. First of all, Juneteenth is really important. So I was like, we're going to celebrate Juneteenth. Then 4th of July is really important. We're going to celebrate 4th of July. Then after that, we got NFL kickoff.
I'm
After
gonna
that, you
take a
got
wild
Labor
guess
Day.
that this was
You got
filmed before
Halloween.
Juneteenth was
You have
actually
all
made a
these
national
holidays.
holiday.
So we
So
had to find the perfect cross section to allow for Oyama
Jake,
to know
Jill
when it would be
still has
appropriate for him to go ahead
a
and strip
good
some
amount of
their
ground
belts.
to get
So,
to you.
everybody with belts right now, you on notice. Don't worry, it's coming.
Okay.
So it's coming on a holiday. Good to know.
You're just gonna give away the farm. Is that what it is, Gender? Jesus, I thought we were friends. My back is
Sorry to
to
give
the
up
rest
your
of the interview,
strategy.
man.
Oh, so sorry. Well, tough loss today, gentlemen. I have no doubt that you will rebound from this. And I'll be watching for that title shot to be cashed.
Frank has such a high lead.
Oh,
now.
back to the desk.
Yeah.
Back to the desk.
Well, they're having a good time, and that's what you really you want to see. And
All right.
as
Well,
Lon, this is
unfortunately for one, Mr. Lon Harris, he gets TKO'd here today. But we talked about it up top. Chance is a very, very formidable player, as is Lon, and he just ran into a very tough set of questions in that second round. A very tough martial arts question for his three-pointer. And the Corruption gets the TKO with the -1 today. Pretty big move for them. Obviously, they've been up kind of on a charge lately. Brian, what do you say about this one, man? Chance gets another one in the win column today.
Yeah, about what I expected from Chance. I think Lon just kind of ran up against questions he just doesn't know a lot about.
Yeah.
Like the DreamWorks animation. He immediately was like, no, respin it. And it came right back. So, I mean, it happens. The wheel giveth, the wheel taketh. But, yeah, I mean, the way Chance is playing, this is pretty much exactly what I expected. Like, I didn't expect much less from him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Robert?
This was a pretty good game. I mean, joking aside, like I do have like a lot of faith in Lon just because he does have more of the longevity in playing Schmoedown than the longevity.
He's got the longevity.
Hashtag longevity with lawn in capital letters. He has the longevity of being in the Schmoedown, of working in like this industry, working, talking about movies online with his like Screen Junkies. And so, I mean, I will usually always side with Lon because I know he has that knowledge, he has that experience. But yeah, Chance is coming in as Chance usually does and plays a hell of a game and just like knocks it out of the park. I apologize to Chance for not backing him right off the bat, but I felt like I would have probably ended up apologizing to Lon if I had gone with Chance, which I would have been wrong, and then all of this would have looked fantastic. So I'm just going to shut up now.
Finally,
shut up. You can shut up too.
Thomas in the chat, thank you so much for joining, man. Get some sleep, rest up. You're a champ for staying up and watching us. Chris, what about you, man? Chance looks like Chance, and we've said it. Lon just kind of ran into some tough stuff. What do you think?
I mean, it's hard not to just say the same things that's already been said. I mean, this is what you expect out of Chance. Yeah. Chance is on a warpath. He wants that singles belt. He wants as many belts as he can throw over his shoulders this season. And I will say, like, I definitely believe that like Lon is completely sold out for the game too. Like he loves the game. He loves playing. Otherwise we wouldn't keep seeing him. But I just think that Chance has a stronger drive for the game right now than Lon does. And that's not to say that Lon isn't coming in and wanting to be competitive, but it is to say that I believe Chance's hunger for the title shots is a lot higher. And so we see that passion, we see that dedication come through his game a lot more. Now, like Brian mentioned, I mean, Lon did spin away from DreamWorks, so you can't actually like hold gameplay against him here. He did what he was trying. He did what he was supposed to do in terms of I don't want that category. Try to get away from it. He just fate had another plan for him, and that's how the Schmoedown is. I mean, that's what you're up against, you know. In any of us, FCL or Schmoedown.
Also, the FCL does that too when the wheel wants to give you Tom Cruise over and over and over again.
That's just how the game is played, though. I mean, you could face a bad day, good day. It happens.
It's crazy to think that at the moment, Corruption has 3 singles players who are all in the running for a singles championship within like just a very close grasp. Obviously, Marisol is playing in a number 1 contenders match. Adam Collins is right there as well because he just recently lost the belt, and Chance is now working his way up. That is, for any other faction, you have to be terrified by that. That is, and Mike's holding the IG belt. Not to mention, I mean, if he defends against Chandru, that's a lot of points. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of points. They can make up a lot of ground a lot quickly, and if Marisol gets that title match, that could be big for them as well. On the other hand, with Swag, they're struggling, but we saw it last year. A faction could easily flip things around. They have great players, and I'm sure they're going to run into some great matches, and they have a match coming up with Laura Kelly, who's playing Andrew Di Malanta for the Star Wars belt, which could be the moment that it turns around for them. Who knows? But until then, things. They have Paul, the free for all that he can cash in at any time if he wants to. So they may be struggling, but they have a lot of things on the upswing for them.
I mean, say Chandru wins. Let's say he beats Mike, and then boom, he's got
exactly. I keep forgetting that as well. He's also playing for a belt, which is big as well. And that's So Swag is in a great position as well. They are, and like we talked about, we saw it last year with Corruption. This is kind of the time it started to flip things around, and it very well could be happening for Swag as well. So, all right, before we head out of here, I do want to let the Adams Bros kind of plug some stuff, where they're at, their channel, all that good stuff. Why don't you kick us off, boys? Where can everyone find you? The shows, FCL, all that good stuff. Robert, just kick us off.
Well, I will lead this off with letting y'all know that I have officially bled for this reaction tonight. With an assist by my cat Lola. So I grew up learning that you don't do a job right unless you bleed for it. So I feel like we have done right tonight.
Blood, sweat, and tears, and POV appreciates it.
Well, that's good.
You fulfilled your blood sacrifice part.
Yeah.
Contract.
So you could. Am I speaking for both of us, or
you can speak for yourself or both? Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, so I'll go ahead and claim the Cinefanatics as a whole. You can follow us, the Cinefanatics, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Cinefanatics, where we do movie reviews, Tagline, our flagship movie news show on Tuesday nights. We've got ranking episodes. We're doing breakdowns of, like, right now we're doing breakdowns of Loki with Kelsey Kirkland from Call to Action, which that is a fantastic breakdown show to do. We're having a lot of fun with that one. We also, my brother's doing breakdowns of Bad Batch with Adam Witt.
Yep.
So a lot of fun over there. So make sure y'all come follow us on the YouTube channel. You can also follow us, the Cinefanatics, on Twitter at CinefanaticsMLP, Twitter, Instagram. You can follow me personally at Robert Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. You can see what I see on Letterboxd. And then also make sure you follow us on the FCL. That is twitch.tv/the Schmoedown for every Tuesday when they do the FCL. And we're on there.
And in case you're not catching the pattern, my handles are at Chris Adams MLP.
Well,
that was a good decision to do.
Chris, you're doing some Twitch stuff, right?
I am doing some Twitch stuff. Yeah, I'm over at twitch.tv/Chris Adams MLP. Look, it's just branding, guys. It's the whole thing.
I totally get it.
I just started playing Pokemon Shield for the first time, so I am starting my run through on that. We're doing all sorts of stuff. As soon as some more like fun party games and whatnot happen there, I want to build the community over there and have people come over and play games with me and stuff. So if you guys have not followed me over there, feel free to follow me over there. Drop a sub, all that kind of fun stuff.
And you guys don't have to answer it, but do you guys know when your next match is in the FCL?
Yeah, right. We don't have to answer that.
I got the answer I wanted, ladies and gentlemen. I got the answer I wanted. Well, look, huge thank you to both of you guys for hanging out with us for a little bit, doing a reaction. I know that you guys have been quite busy doing a lot of other things, so thank you for taking the time and doing a reaction with us. You guys are always welcome back, and I'm sure we'll be talking after one of your matches upcoming as well and have you guys on the show to talk some FCL stuff. So again, just thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for a bit, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us back. It's nice to be back in like that reaction.
Yeah,
like this is a lot of fun.
Home.
I know, almost. Yeah,
exactly. All right. Well, before we get out of here, we do have just one quick plug. So tomorrow, everybody, Jill and Molly, the next episode of Happy Hour is here, and they are joined by one Robert Parker. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific, Robert Parker will be with Jill and Molly. They'll be hanging out, having a nice, refreshing summer drink that is posted on our Twitter. If you wanna have that, go ahead and check that out over there. I'm sure some magic will be involved, possibly some comedy, possibly some cameo appearances from other dungeon heads. Who knows? But 5 o'clock Pacific, right here on this channel, you can join them, and they'll be hanging out, having some fun. And then we'll be back on Sunday for our main show as well. So for everyone here at POV, including Robert and Chris Adams, thank you guys so much again. And everyone in the chat, have a great weekend, and we will catch you guys tomorrow.